Overview. After 7 years of a conventional, worn-out Colorado, Chevy's midsize pickup truck enters its third era in 2023 with an all-new model that's widened in width, wheelbase and refined. The Colorado is powered exclusively by a 2.7-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine and an 8-speed automatic transmission. Power and strength fluctuate by trim level, from a 237 bhp base engine to the powerful ZR2 variant with 310 horsepower. With a strong force of 430 pounds-to-foot, the interior has been greatly improved and includes a huge 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen as standard equipment. Regardless of what works, the Colorado currently has an edge in power and innovation over other older midsize models like the Toyota Tacoma, Ford Ranger, and Honda Ridgeline. Speaking of Toyota Tacoma and Honda Ridgeline, our channel has detailed information. Therefore, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the latest news about cars. Colorado trims and prices. Weight, $30,695 LTE, $33,095 Trail Boss, $38,495 Z71 to $41,395 ZR2 to $48,295. While our souls are hustling for the high-flying ZR2 with 10.7-inch ground leeway, 33-inch tires and enough LED lighting to take care of business in the techno show scene, we think the spending plan Trail Boss conveys the same amount of soil. Have a great time and do it for less cash. The Path Supervisor accompanies 32 inches off-road tires and bumper flares that make it a genuine troublemaker. As a matter of fact, it even has an extra 1.5 crawls of front suspension contrasted with the weight, LT, and Z71 manages, as well as an additional inch of back movement. It has a similar back self-locking differential as the Z71 and is a lot less expensive. Interior, comfort, and cargo. The new Colorado takes jumps with regards to inside plan. Each Colorado is a 4-door crew cab. Inside, there's another mid-control area, the shifter draws nearer to the traveler side of the cab, and the cup holders are found straightforwardly before the mid-control area as opposed to being tucked in versus the stuff selector. Another check group, infotainment screen, and controlling wheel total the refreshed plan. In general, headroom has dropped by an inch versus the last pickup, yet legroom and shoulder space are generally something very similar. Taking a cut from the Honda Ridgeline Book of Stunts, ZR2 models come norm with a shallow 45 extensive lockable stockpiling in close the rear end. Each new Colorado gets a huge 11.3-inch infotainment touchscreen as standard hardware. The 2023 Colorado likewise gets remote telephone charging ability, yet at the same time holds USB ports should your gadgets require them. Accessible as a membership administration, the Colorado can be outfitted with Google built-in to deal with route, music, and other vehicle capabilities customized through your Google account. Each Colorado comes standard with remote Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Engine, transmission, and performance. Each 2023 Colorado is fueled by Chevy's turbocharged 2.7-liter inline-4 motor with not entirely settled by trim level. An 8-speed programmed fills in as the transmission for all Colorados. Weight and LT models come norm with 237 strength and 259 pound-feet of force. That is undeniably more than the 159 horsepower 4-chamber in the base Toyota Tacoma. The better prepared Z71 and Trail Boss models utilize the 310 strength adaptation of the equivalent Super 2.7-liter with 390 pound-feet of force, giving it more power and force than the V6 powertrains tracked down in the Jeep Gladiator, Ridgeline, and Tacoma. It's likewise accessible as discretionary hardware for weight and LT manages. The Crown Gem ZR2 powertrain conveys 310 strength, however raises force to 430 foot-pounds. Assuming that those numbers sound recognizable, this is on the grounds that it's a similar motor presented on Chevy's regular Silverado 1500. The V6 and the Duramax diesel that were accessible in the past Colorado are not generally advertised. The new Colorado keeps on utilizing a free front suspension with a strong back hub with leaf springs. The ZR2 in any case, mounts large Multimatic DSSV dampers front and center, with the back DSSVs presently mounted to the beyond the edge. Weight and LT trucks utilize an open back differential, while Trail Boss and Z71 pickups get a restricted slip unit. Just the rough terrain ZR2 accompanies power locking front and back diffs. The Colorado offers the most towing in the fair size pickup fragment, with a maximum limit of 7,700 pounds. While the 237 horsepower base motor found in weight and LT manages overseas only 3,500 pounds of pull, Colorado Z71 and Trail Boss can pull as much as 7,700 pounds. That is more than any Jeep Gladiator, Nissan Frontier, Ford Ranger, or Toyota Tacoma. Max towing drops to 6,000 pounds for the Colorado ZR2. The 2023 Colorado procures its best EPA mileage rating for back tire drive models with 20 miles per gallon city and 25 miles per gallon on the thruway. Colorado's with four-wheel drive acquired an EPA-assessed 19 miles per gallon city and 23 miles per gallon on the thruway. For ZR2 rough terrain models, these appraisals drop to 17 miles per gallon and 19 miles per gallon separately. Safety, driver help elements and guarantee. A rundown of driver help highlights for the Colorado, as a feature of its standard Chevy Security Help bundle, is liberal and incorporates nuts and bolts, for example, forward impact advance notice as well as further developed tech, for example, path keeping help. Key security highlights are probably going to include standard forward collision warning and automated emergency braking, standard lane departure warning and lane keeping assist, available adaptive cruise control. Chevrolet gives a serious restricted and powertrain guarantee for the Colorado. While Toyota has better free upkeep, General Motors covers the main visit free of charge. Limited warranty covers 3 years or 36,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers 5 years or 60,000 miles. Complimentary maintenance is covered for the first visit. If you liked this information, subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the news.